It has actually been a real hot minute since we've done them, and coincidentally, I think it's actually because they're doing all the Terminal World story. Some of the Terminal World I'm interested in, but a lot of it, I don't like the archetypes in it, so I'm not that interested. Like, Notoria was cool. Alia Justice was horrifically awful. Wait, I haven't done that? Oh my god, okay. So this is going to be something we're going to have to do. But for now, I think we'll start with the only one I haven't done, which is the Immortal Skeleton. Let's learn the funky lore about our beautiful King of the Skull Servants, who actually started out as a meme, and that's why they made him uber strong. But there's a spooky, scary skeleton story to go with him, so let's go. I've actually played them, this deck, for a month, so I should be sick at this. Also, this stream is sponsored by Gamersubs. Use the link in the description. The skeleton would drink it. The graveyard serves as a final resting place for many. Here in the place most suited to silence, a strange conversation began to unfold. How would a King of the Skull Servants speak? Like Skeletor. Huh? Me? But I'm a Skull Servant. A story about me? I'm nothing more than your run-of-the-mill Skull Servant. Well, if that's fine with you. So, did you have a reason for rousing me? No, look around. We're in a graveyard. They're probably sleeping in the earth all around us, just like I was. If you call out to them, I'm sure they will come crawling right out of the ground. Yes, we're not exactly rare. But is that how Skeletor talks? He-Man? Yes. Oh no, that's different. Yes, although it seems... Yes, although it seems like I've been asleep for a while, some of us might have already been taken to a better place. It happens sometimes. A shining angel descends, they take us by the arm, and lead us up into the sky. I don't know why. I don't know what heaven's like, but it has to be wonderful, bright, and warm. Incidentally, it is involved in quite the war once. We have numbers on our side, if nothing else. When we gather together, we look like an actual army. Well, it's not as if we did anything in particular. We aren't particularly strong, not particularly sturdy. We get blown away, smashed to pieces. What was that? How did I get killed? No, I was dead already. But no matter how many pieces we're blown into, it's also a matter of time before we're back to how we were. Apart from that, since I'm undead, I would love to be summoned by the Zombie Master just once in my lifetime. Have you heard of him? He's very popular among the deceased. I know it sounds silly from someone as puny as me, but it would be nice someday. I've even heard rumors that there are some Skull Servants who admire him, so much that they're trying to become masters themselves. I've been a Skull Servant for a long time, so I'm careful to live within my limits. But there are those of us with a little more spunk. Oh my god. If you happen to come across my Skull Servants like that, please be kind to them. We might look like this, but we're mostly a friendly folk. Wow, we've been speaking for a while now. I guess I better leave it here for tonight. It's no trouble. I haven't talked like that in a long time. It was fun. But it's time for me to return to my slumber. Let's talk some more if we ever meet again. See you. That was the sleeping noise, I guess. Skull Servant, you Braun from Mad King of Darkworld? Braun! That did turn into that a little bit, didn't it? Hello there, He-Man. Skeletor's kind of hard. We're getting some Arcana Force support. We're getting the Arcana Force deck next month. I believe it's coming to the Master Duel soon, isn't it? Excited. What makes a Skull Servant deck unique? King of the Skull Servants has an effect that boosts its attack for each Skull Servant and King of the Skull Servant in your graveyard, which is bolstered by white monsters being treated as Skull Servants while in the grave. Aim to utilize the effect of white monsters, thus increasing the number of Skull Servant cards in your graveyard, giving King of the Skull Servants sky-high attack that can instantly end the duel. They're actually a great deck. You just mill everything, summon like a 10k monster and win. I draw. Foolish! Who do we send with this? White Baking. White Baking lets you add 2 cards to your hand, I think. White Baking. As you add 2 monsters from your deck to your hand, the Skull Servant, or mention it, activate it for the White Bacon. Yes. Oh, we got the Skull Servant dude done. Kind of cool. Add White Prince, which lets us mill, I think. And then White Princess, which also lets us mill. And it reduces the attack of the opponent's monsters. White Prince is an effect that you can activate if it's sent to the graveyard. Discard White Prince. Effects of White Prince can send Skull Servant and Lady in White to the graveyard. Activate the effect of White Prince. Up. Use its effects. 1 Skull Servant. 1 Lady in White, the spookiest looking one. Now normal summon White Princess. Summon. Effect of White Princess, you can send White Prince from your deck to the graveyard. Activate its effects. Yes. Send the Prince. White Prince has been sent to the graveyard. You can activate its effect again. Let's fill that graveyard up even more. Another spooky skelly skeleton. And another one. Reduce the attack of the opponent's monster by activating the effect of White Princess. Up. Now, activate the effects of White Prince. It banishes itself. Along with a... Seems fair. Summon out a spooky, scary skeleton with enough attack to win the duel. Perfect. Needs an attack animation. Needs like a bunch of bones attacking the opponents. We didn't do the Skull Servants, no. This deck will teach us a lot about connected chains and damage step with the White Bacon. All right, legit duel. I'll go first, please. Giratina EX. I do not have that card. Is that Ultimate Offering? Alternate Art. During main phase, you can pay 1,000 life points. You can conduct up to 3. Oh, Ultimate. I thought that was the real Ultimate Offering with like alternate art. It's not a great hand. Do we have any Link ones? Oh, we do. Oh no, we need an opponent in the kind of the opponent's graveyard. Not the best opening hand. Can't lie. What does my meat do? During the main phase, you can pay 1,000 life points. You can conduct up to 3 normal summons or set this turn, not just 1. Oh, he's playing some of the cards that I never played. Pride of the Week. Fellow Mizuki. It's fine. We'll use Mizuki and get ourselves something decent. Nice, we got the King of the Skull Servants himself. Wait, you can banish this card from your graveyard, target one summon monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Probably should have read that first. Ultimate, I refuse to read the rest. Use its effect, yes. You can conduct up to 3 normal summons or sets this turn, not just 1. Seems fine. Normal summon. Normal summon. Normal summon. I should just triple normal summoning like that. And then we need some stuff in the grave. So... Sucker, if you would tribute... You can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard. I guess we go for this. We get 2k attack. And then I think when we attack with that, we can... I mean, I could go even further beyond. Battle. Attack this thing. I think we reduce its attack now. Yeah. Send White Bacon. White Bacon's effects. I'll take a White Princess. And a white... Is this a quick effect? It in fact is not. And a White Prince. And then we discard White Prince. Can I win in this damage step if I send enough stuff? Send. Send. You can send this card from your hand to all monsters your opponent controls. Ah, it's a shame. Not enough to win. We were close, though. We're not cooking, we're baking. Very true. I can banish his monster. That might be worth it. Yeah, go on then. Banish there, Mizuki. Someone is in defense. So King of the Skull Servants is immune to traps now or something. Spells or traps. And we have White Princess to reduce the attack of their monsters. So I feel confident. Feels good. Uh-huh. During your opponent's battle phase, you can pay 500 life points, meaning after this effect resolves, normal summon a monster. Sure. I didn't know that was a thing. Normal summon. I like this ultimate card. That's pretty sick. And then we'll dump it in the grave. Look at my monster grow! I'll send Jack O'Brien. Fair play, kill my monster. Oh, that's it. A second one. Summon my very soul. Is 3 King of the Skull Servants too much? Nah. I summon a third spooky, scary skeleton. Battle. Attack. Yeah, I showed that computer. I showed him what's what. Brigeki ruins this board. True. We can bring everything back, though. Loner complete. This more spooky, scary story. Is this where the Skull Servant gets his family? As the clock strikes midnight, 2 figures are bathed in the moonlight's soft glow. In this graveyard full of sleeping souls, yet another strange conversation takes place. What is it you woke me up? Okay. A story. I'm just a typical Skull Servant. Then how about a story about my war days? What, you want to hear about something else? Why don't I tell you about my family then? My wife is a lady from a good family, and so beautiful that she is wasted on someone like me. Naturally, she's quite willful, but I love that about her. I'm making myself blush. I have kids too. My eldest is a boy, the youngest a girl. I'm not sure if it's me or my wife, who my son takes after. Most in that department, but he's quite the rascal. Lately, he's been going around saying I'm going to be king someday for some reason, although I have to say, it's encouraging to hear. Even if the king he means happens to be the King of the Skull Servants. Are they not the same people then? A Skull Servant above all others. That might sound nice, but the job actually comes with a lot of trials and tribulations. Oh no, I wouldn't know firsthand. It's just what I've heard. I have a daughter too, and as her father, I might be biased, but she is adorable. It actually confounds me that such a lovely, sweet white could possibly exist. Of course, I worry about her being so tiny, and her older brother looks out for her. They're both great kids. I always thought that the daughter wasn't his kid. It was like a friend or something. I also have a few dogs, and they are unbelievably energetic. It's tough when they always run all over the place. Are all dogs like that? It depends on the dog. Well, I suppose that's true. Whenever we go on walks, they seem to find it fun to steal my bones and dash away. They're so quick that it's hard to get the bones back. It has happened so many times now that I don't even bother chasing them anymore. I just wait for them to get tired of it and then drop my bones again. By the way, We've been on a family vacation before. Yes, a vacation. What of it? Oh, come on now. Being Skull servants doesn't prevent us from leaving the graveyard. However, and I'd like to point out that this wasn't our fault, we did run into some issues at the airport. The stress of it all almost killed me. Thankfully, that has already happened. As it was, just left me bone tired. Just a little Ned joke there. But it was what it was, and we still had fun. The kids were so happy. Anyway, I think that's all the chat I have in me today. No, I'm sorry that I kept only speaking about myself. If we should meet again, I would love to hear more about you. Now it's high time you let me go back to sleep. Good night, He-Man. It was alright, little loredom. You didn't get, like, tons of lore, it just felt like, the ramblings of a skeleton. Which is fine. Hey, Skull Servant, Pictor. I'll take that. Samurai Skull Servant doesn't float against Cyber Angel Dakini. Whoa. Charge of the Light Brigade, Foolish Burial. It's crazy hand. Every card in the graveyard, I get to send more cards as well. Two King of the Skull Servants. You're gonna regret that. Two Charge of the Light Brigades. Okay. Foolish Burial. Probably could have done this last. Send White Prince. Did I need to send White Prince if I got White Princess? I think I can use this effect multiple times, so it's fine. Normal summon White Princess. Use her effect. So we filled the graveyard. Then we go even further beyond by charging of the Light Brigading. I don't know, I'll take that. Dragonling. Imelda Wolf. Summon. And then we go even further beyond. I don't know what people want. Right, who's in the grave? Reduce the attacks of the opposed monsters first. Wasn't a metric ton, but it's fine. Let's send 12 cards from the top of my deck. Probably should have checked how many cards are left in my deck. White Baking. I guess we've already summoned. We want to summon from... I'll take one. You can manage 2 Skull Servants, special Skull Servant from your deck. Isn't the one that summons from the grave, though? You can match this card, take a Skull Servant in your graveyard, special summon it. Yeah. Send that then. Second Wolf. Oh, hello. Damn, Light Storm's kind of nutty, aren't they? Like a Minerva? Isn't that a tuna? Doesn't that make anything? No, it's not a tuna. My entire graveyard. Make him weaker. Why not? I think you could use 2 of those. Right. White Lord. Just realized there's not loads of space here. Oh, we've won. Sure. Only 20k attack. I mean, I've got 2 cards left in my deck. I might as well send more. There we go. 21,000 attack. Oh my god, imagine if I just lost there. Imagine if he's got something. Easy. Easy peasy. Superstar, how's it going? How are you doing today? I'm doing okay. I'm still a bit poorly. And it's very, very hot. But, is that I? How you doing? I hope you're well. Ooh, final one. Can we do it? Bum, 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 bum. Imagine if you accidentally passed there. It's feeling like Agrabah over here. Arabian Nights. What does White Mare do again? You can discard this card. Target one of your banished school servants. Return it to the graveyard. Target one of your banished Lady in White or King of the School servants. Special summon it. Whoa, what's this? Activate one of these following tests. Target face of monster you control against it in your attack until the end of the turn. Target an equip spell in your graveyard. Set it to your field. Normal summon. Use effects. Use... Don't use some effect just yet. Can we win turn one? I think only while there are 3 monsters with the same name in your graveyard. Select one of those monsters, special summon it, then equip it with this card. And this card is destroyed. Equip. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. It benefits from. So this will have 0 attack. But then I can get rid of this. Then I'm going to banish school servants, return to the graveyard. I'll put it back in the grave, I guess. Equip that to get 800 attack boosts. Activate this, and then it'll get even more attack, right? No? Equip monster gains 900 attack for each card in either graveyard that has the same name as it does. Score 7. Fair enough. Would have more. Same name as King, no? I thought everything was treated as King of the Skull Servants. Oh no, everything's treated as Skull Servant, not King of the Skull Servants. Ah. Comprende. White Princess. Another White Prince. Another Skull Servant. Another Lady in White. Normal Summon. Skull Servant. I think we've won. Lots of options here. I'll go for a Dart the Dart Charmer then. Big win, no whammies. Battle. Skull 7, women install. Sausage rolls while playing Master Duel. Sounds like an absolute plan. That was great. Would you ever do a Rush Duel analysis? Would they get an absolute no views? I actually don't know. I don't think they would do very well. I don't think they do very well at all. But never say never. I've got to run out of duels at some point. And then I can watch all of Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s and Go Rush. And then just like, I've got a whole new well of duels to analyze. Hey, that's the spooky, scary skeleton solo mode done. I've got to do Terminal World. I don't love Terminal Worlds. Have I really not done this? I'm surely I've done this, right? I feel like I remember doing it. It was terrible. What am I thinking of? Wasn't it Ally of Justice? Oh, no. I was thinking of these. This is Ally of Justice. What the hell's this, then? Mobile weapons? It's Ally of Justice. Ah? Is it a different one? Dark, I wish they did more with him. Yeah, I'd love more of Yu-Gi-Oh! Stories with that. The battle between the Ally of Justice and the Worm Invaders from outer space raged on. I'm not good at that voice, that's too much. The arrival of the Ally of Justice's mechanical masterpiece, Ally of Justice Catasta, a very decent meta-relevant card at one point, seemed to be a turning point in the battle. But as more of the smarter and larger worms entered the fray, Catasta alone could no longer withstand the onslaught. It needed to be stronger, better, faster, sharper. Something that once deployed on the battlefield would wipe out the worms and still be ready for the next fight. The development of such a weapon was fast-tracked. It's like I got a face on it, isn't it? I feel like I know what I am. Engineers worked themselves to the bones to meet the new, more demanding specs. For it to perform as well as it needed to, they were forced to make it bigger and more complex. The weapon was bestowed with lots of new features, but this also made the development of sophisticated control unit for such a sophisticated machine all the more difficult. The engineers racked their brains. At this rate, we'll lose. The planet will be overrun with worms, they said. Then one engineer had an idea. Oh, blimey, why don't we ask Agenix to cooperate with us as a central control core? Oh, God, my throat. They control the forces of nature, they do. Like fire and water. And have highly advanced tuning abilities. So couldn't they be able to operate a big mobile weapon? After some consideration, the proposal was approved. A Gen X spare that had been adopted by the Ally of Justice was then embedded into the mobile weapon. The moment they saw such an enormous weapon move during its first launch test after incorporating the Gen X spare, everyone involved gasped. They said, mouth aflutter. How could a small-looking mechanical being move such a large weapon all by itself? And with that, the huge, dominating Ally of Justice Field Marshal was complete for the time being. Is this why Sam's voice acting career never took off? It's very true. Playing the voice of the mad scientist. Oh, blimey! What is that? What is that? Oh, it's hot. It's so hot. I'm feeling hot, hot, hot. Ah, they only got 2 cards. Newly empowered Gen X. You can normal summon a Gen X monster with the effect of Repair Gen X Controller each time you add 1 to your hand, except by drawing. You can do this as many number of times per turn, so bring out an army of Gen X monsters and use them to Synchro Shogun. Fair enough. It's by move, and I draw. Art Gen X Magma. Normal summon Magma. Never seen this card before in my entire life. Activate the effects of Magma. Yes. It's broken link 1 time. Squeeze me. B Gen X Turing. Link summon. Repair Gen X Controller. Oh my god. Link 1s. One of the biggest mistakes in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. Repair Gen X Controller. Activate the first effect of Repair Gen X Controller. Yes. You can add 1 Gen X monster from your graveyard to your hand. Add R Gen X Magma to your hand. Okay, comes back to my hand. What does an Ojama sound like? Oh boy, Chairs! You love us, don't you, boss? Boss? How do you say? Boss! Actually, they talk higher pitch than that, don't they? You want to send me a... Nah, I can't do it. We get another normal summon. Damn. And we get to use the effect of R Gen X Magma again. This time we get a R Gen X Crusher. You add another Gen X monster to your hand without drawing. So every time I add a card from my deck to my hand, I can use my R Repair Gen X to just summon it straight to the field. And I assume that's going to search now. Oh my god. What? It's nuts! That's a thing? Is this going to add something for my hand as well? Oh my god, it is. This is stupid. Because I added another monster to my hand, it's a normal summon another monster to the field. I summon my planner. Now that I've summoned my planner to the field, I get to use its special ability. I add my Birdman. Because I added my Birdman, I get to special summon. Normal summon it, sorry. Excuse me. Use Argenix Turing, Turbo, and Magma as materials to synchro summon Ally of Justice Field Marshal. When he was talking about the ultimate weapon, I thought it was this one. I had I remember I bought some fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards at a car boot sale. I thought they were real. I had a fake version of this. I think it was that one. I think it was, it looked like that anyway. I've got this card. Synchro Shokan. Ariario. Ally of Justice. Field Marshal. It has an animation. Has the effect of Birdman. So we can turn the face-up monster on the field to the hand. Return my Crusher. Now, Crusher was added to my hand for an effect. Does that... Oh my god, it does. You just keep bouncing stuff. That's crazy. And you get to search another card, so I get to summon another monster. Wow. Is this, like, legal? Is this a real card still? Arms of Gen X return 0. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Aria! Synchro Shokan! Arms of... That also has an animation. These cards never get summoned. By shuffling Gen X monsters that are banished and in your graveyard into the deck, you can destroy cards your opponent controls in the spell and trap zone. Oh, what does that say? Up to 6 cards. Once per turn, you can target up to 6 Gen X monsters with different names. Destroy up to that many spells and traps. Holy fudge. 1, 2. Wait, 2? Wait, what am I doing? I only need 2. Wait, you have to shuffle all 6 in to use this one effect? Hold on. Once per turn, you can target up to 6 of your Gen X monsters with different attributes that are banished and or in your graveyard. Shuffle them into deck, and you can destroy up to that many cards in the spell and trap zone. Why did we banish all 6 then? It made me do all of them. Let's proceed to the battle phase. Ooh. I'll take a draw. You can hit cancel. I did hit cancel. It was like, you need to use the effect of your monster. It made me do everything. That was kind of nutty. I feel like I'm going to be terrible with it, but that's the first time I've been impressed with Ally of Justice cards. Duel. Repair Gen X Control is the biggest imperm target in history. If you don't open it out, you are screwed. What does Undyne do? With this guy's normal summon, you can send 1 water monster from your deck to the graveyard. Add 1 Gen X Controller from your deck to your hand. So, normal summon Undyne. Send Aqua Undyne. I make the Link 1. And then what? Just profit? Oh, does it add from grave? Yes. Oh, okay. Magma. Magma gets me... I think it was this one we went for first. Turing. Into the Turing. Oh no! What went wrong? No search? Catasta, though. I thought that had a search. Maybe that was the one you end on. Maybe it's like the last one you make. Oh well. Controller dies to everything. That's all they had? How embarrassing. Normal summon. Search. This is add, so we'll add. Yes. Yeah, I can see how this is literally... Anything happens to this, what are you going to do? I should probably check. We got a... Do we have a tuner? I don't have a tuner. I'll take the Birdman then. Unless we have a tuner. I do have a tuner. Alright, I'll summon that. Holy hell, we can make everything. 1, 2, 4, 2. Sekiro Shokan. Use effects. 1 card. It's fine. Go to that back row. Battle. 2200. Could have killed it with that. When your opponent activates a monster or a quick effect, you can banish 1 monster from your graveyard of the same attribute and get the activation. If you do, destroy that card. Banish each attribute once per turn to activate the effective monster. There was a latter bit of that, but sure. You can only use 1 attribute each. Battle. Quite a good monster, actually. Devastating back row removal. Has a negate. And good stats. Just a nightmare to get out. It also dies this sacred thing called the timer. I'll watch out for that as well then. Uh-oh, the worms. A controller! My source of power! We'll make another. I want to make another monster. Even though we've like guaranteed game. Sure, I'll make another... Oh, I didn't want that in my hand. Oh, no, wait, it's just a normal summon? Oh, yeah. What's the biggest one we can make? Ooh, 9 seems cool. I can turn that into a tuner. 9. 4, 8. Do I have a level 1 tuner anywhere? I don't have a level 1 tuner, but I guess I can summon this. Sure, I'll add a card, why not? For the banter. And then I can use my Undyne's ability and banish my tuner in the grave, and then this becomes a tuner, I think. And now I can summon... Hey, look at me figuring stuff out like a pro. Oya, oya. Hello, hello. What's all this then? You can manage to... The card sent to the graveyard is banished. Oh my god, we're still not done. What? What's the smallest one I can make? 6. How do I make a 6? I was kind of hoping... Oh, wait, that technically was added to my hand. What the hell? It's so stupid. Oh, it's going to cost me something. Sure, I'll sacrifice a Catasta. Ali Axel. I refuse to read. I'm just going to use it. Discard something. Fuller. How come I can't make that 6? There's a 6 in here. Okay, screw it. I'm getting greedy now. Kill that. Why is that got 3,000 attack? Where did that come from? Oh, I think it was Axel did that. Not today. I think I was wrong about Ally of Justice. They seem interested. They don't seem good, but they definitely seem fun. I didn't know that about them. See if the scientist talks, so I can do my Cockney British accent a bit more. After several starter tests, the Ally of Justice Field Marshal was ready for battle. There it was, paired with the Gen X controller, employed as a communication device to translate and transmit orders. The actions of the Field Marshal were incredible. Despite wave after wave of worms, it mowed them all down. It was like all the struggles before had been nothing but a bad dream as the balance of power shifted in an instant. The victories kept on coming as the new weapon delivered victory after victory. The morale of the troops rose, and to them, the weapon became a symbol of hope. Yet even though the weapon seemed invincible, damage was unavoidable in the midst of combat. Destroyed armor, burnt barrels can be swapped out before dispatch to the next battle. But the core that controlled the massive machine, the Gen X Spare, could not be switched out so easily. While the weapon's exterior may have looked pristine, battle after battle had quietly left the Gen X Spare profoundly and definitively worn out. On that day too, the Field Marshal stood on the battlefield, at a very strategically important point in one of many hotly contested areas. The resistance put up by the worms that day was more fierce than ever before. Together with the Field Marshal, the allied forces of the tribes and clans fulfilled their duties and struggled on. But a small gap in the formation opened up and worms swarmed the breach. At this rate, the worms would likely reach the encampment and the Gen X controller. Did the Gen X do what it did because it knew its first priority was to eliminate the worm blight? Or was it to protect the sole entity it could talk to on the battlefield, the Gen X controller? The Field Marshal immediately left the front line and rushed to where the encirclement was broken. Then, using its own massive body as a barrier, it blocked the worm's incursion, risking itself as it attacked with reckless abandon. The battle ended, and the horde of worms was forced back. While the Ally of Justice had prepared for defeat at the base, it seemed to have been narrowly avoided. Nevertheless, the losses were great. The wreck of the Field Marshal frame was still emitting heat even after the battle, the heat shimmers distorting the surrounding area. Field Marshal could no longer move when a small figure approached. Have I got a robot voice? I do. Hold on, I hope it does talk in robot. When the Gen X controller reached the interior of the frame, it found the Gen X Spare lying there. There's probably less than a minute left until it was due to deactivate. Making the most of the precious time it had left, the Gen X Spare offered the Gen X controller a single white flower. Once the controller accepted it, the Gen X Spare fell completely silent. Was this leaking coolant? I was crying. A glistening liquid was pouring out of the Gen X controller's eyes.
What are these feelings?
Gen X controller said to itself with a tear. A new pack. Oh yeah, should we scoop up all the Ally of Justice cards? Is this where depression comes in? Feelings. Ally of Justice sleeves.
Take my flower.
Poor little guy. Synchro Creed. If Synchro Monster is on the field, draw one card. Then if 3 or more Synchro Monsters are on the field, you can draw one more card. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'll summon. I guess Gen X controller. Oh no, that was the wrong play. I fudged up. I needed something that I could add from the graveyard. Oh no, this works, right? Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about, I do. Normal summon at level 4. Oh, it special summons itself. Power Planner. Sure. Uh-huh. Argenix Crusher. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take an Undying. Do I have a Tuna on that field? I do not. Let us summon a Genix Controller. Whoa, we can make Brionac. The hell's that? Brionac the Magical Ice Dragon? Guys, synchro summon, you can discard one card, take one card on the field, return it. If this guy is special summon from the great... Oh, I can hand rip him. Yes, let's hand rip him, I guess. Because we're a disgusting, disgusting fiends. Trishula, the Dragon of the Ice Barrier. Take his hand. Ooh, Inari. Kind of cool. Does the draw count as added in a card or not? In fact, does not. The more you know. Undying. Holy hell, he's playing Crystron? Is he playing modern Crystron? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's your play? Okay. No, thank you. No, thank you. Normal summon. 4, 5, 6. That should be fine, right? Oh, I just summoned it. Okay. I summon my very soul. Arms of Genix return 0. And then all this stuff gets banished. Sure. Oh, it's actually kind of crazy. How much it can do. Ooh, a little bit of fudge up there. Hefty damage. Hefty damage. And then just a little bit of damage. It's fine. So what do you stop? When your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can banish one monster with the same from your graveyard with the same. Oh, my water monster's here, so I couldn't negate that. Ah, fair enough. Oh, this monster. This monster's annoying. Chemistra. Duel room today. Duel room is either tomorrow or the week after. I forget which one it is. I'll check my schedule. So it's either this tomorrow Saturday or the week after Saturday. Brionac, the magical ice barrier dragon. Sorry, area. Big win, no worries. Kinda cool. Enjoyed them. Hero Blade, thank you very much for the sub of the Twitch Prime. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime subscription here. Enjoy your emails, your loyalty badge, the fact you don't have to watch any adverts. Thank you for the 38 months. Legend. Oh, we're not done. Just one final duel remaining. Oh, I never got this guy. I thought I had him.
Feelings.
Ah, he's crying. I feel like that as well if I had a dart in my eye. Just finished up going 3-1 with Malice at locals. Only loss was due to double Lancia. Oh my god. Well done. I'm guessing you're excited for Malice coming to Master Duel then. Interesting. Tenny Gen X and bro didn't even tune. There's a Bronde Fleur just sitting there. Controller. Very will be fun. Time to combo. Or at least we were going to until we got counter-trapped. Oh. Oh no, I think we're still okay. Oh wait, no, that's... We summon again, don't we? So if I put that back in my hand and I summon this, then this will let me summon again. I actually thought I'd run out of plays then. That was actually kind of funny. I, in fact, have loads more left. Ooh, should I have summoned that? Tuna, tuna, non-tuna, non-tuna. I guess non-tuna. So there is face up monsters, non-dark monsters, face up non-dark. Sure. It would be nice to draw a card. Probably should have used their Gen X controller for it. Oh well. That's gonna cost me. Ooh, the shoot is not great to have in the grave. I'm making a mistake. Wait a minute. Yeah, I did. I completely misplayed there. Should have used that as the tuner, and then I could have bounced back one of the other ones, and I could have kept on playing. So yeah, this was a huge misplay. But will it cost me? Probably. Probably not a lot, though. Some of the controller. Controller. Ain't too fussed. I assume they all loop back around. Like, you summon all of them, and they all, like, loop back to the start. Add a level 1 Gen X monster from my deck to my hand. Sure. Probably could have done a lot more plays there. Banish one card. That'll do. I feel like I could have built much better boards with this. Shaman of the Tenyi. I, in fact, do have a fire monster in the grave. You're gonna banish each attribute once per turn, and that's its effective. That's actually really cool. So yeah, I can literally do all of the attributes once each per turn. Per turn or per duel? Per turn. I refuse to read that card. I actually can't remember if it lets me. What we're gonna find out. Oh yeah, it's fine. I can make a pep. Tuh. Battle. The differences between our life points. Attack. I guess, like, if you get one Imperm or an Ash Blossom on your ad and stuff, that's like... I can see how, like, really fragile they are. But it's actually kind of nuts that you can make that many monsters and everything. I was pleasantly surprised by that, actually. It's kind of impressive. Ugh, are they not defeating these bloody worms? Ugh. Alright, alright. What is it now? Sick of these worms. The progression of weapon development. We made it! We made the ultimate weapon! Or did we? The worms have been evolving still and proliferate at an alarming rate. To counteract this, the development of a new weapon was rushed through. After the total wrecking of the Alley of Justice Field Marshal during the previous battle, the Alley of Justice needed to consider things in a different light. Weapons embedded with Gen X need to be tweaked to house the Gen X. So, if a Gen X is lost, it's highly probable that the frame would become unstable. The development of a weapon that was designed to be operated by the Gen X came with many risks. To maintain a stable level of military strength, they needed to develop a weapon that didn't rely on the Gen X. To do that, they needed to know even more about their enemy, the worms. So the engineers decided to embark on the study of the meteorite that was fallen from their star system. And after carefully and painstaking research, they discovered something new. The substance from which the rapidly evolving worms originated from. God blimey, what if we could use that as the central core instead of the Gen X? The engineers got to work immediately. To avoid unexpected episodes or accidents, the core was provided with several layers of protection. And as a result, they finally managed to complete a prototype. Developed as a high-performance unit, the Ally Mind also boasted impressive tuning abilities. The onboard experiments showed results that exceeded all expectations and raised the bar for all Alley of Justice weapons performance. Now the Alley of Justice had a new weapon that could do battle with the worms once again. A day when the speed of the worm's evolution catches up to even the capabilities of the Ally Mind is sure to come eventually. But the Alley of Justice still have no option than to fight until every last worm is eradicated from the planet. Tatakai, am I right? Oh yeah. Teach me about the Ally Mind. Gen X has a weird balance of being good, but not too good. There was no, like, thing to learn in this one. I didn't learn anything. That's my new extra deck monster. You can also win this card by attributing one Gen X monster, inflict 5 damage to your opponents. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card is normal summon this turn, you can add a machine type tuner. Once per turn, you can select one face-up monster on the field and declare one attribute. You can do. Normal summon. Link Shokan. That's cool. I can actually tribute now. Do I have anything that can add, though? Oh, this one is not as good. I can make a combo with this one. Ooh. Ally Mine is just Gen X2, Electric Boogaloo. Okay. Yeah, the last deck seemed better. Sorry to say. He flipped my monsters with his Meteorite. Worm Queen! That's not good. Not good at all. Take one card you control, return it to the hand. Ooh, that lets me summon during their turn. Sure. Wait, I thought if that was once per turn during the end phase if this card was normal summoned. Oh. Not ideal. Hey Ben, I've been okay, thank you, Pokemon Fire. How about yourself? I'm very hot at the moment. No, thank you. Or it has to go to my hand, I guess. Crusher. Into... this thing. Into this thing. It's 90 here in the Texas. Oh my god. Sounds very hot. Gen X spare. I can summon a bigger monster. One of these tuners are they? No. Oh, that lets me synchro summon during the opponent's turn. So we definitely won the big one. There he is. We definitely want to use his ability by banishing 2 cards. Oh, we don't even banish. We just we bounce 1, 2. Fuck that field. And then we bounce this. And then it's... Let's be summon this. Oh no! I should have read. And then we kill that. And I think we kill that. And then... I consider maybe summoning something different next time. Hey Sam, hi Jiggy Small. Hello. And then we can synchro summon with this. Oh, there was something I can synchro. Fair enough. Oh, a Genetics card went to the graveyard. I deal damage. So, that's going to be insane, right? I just keep sending stuff to the grave. I guess just submit a 3. 3 and a 2. That's 1,000 damage, or is that 500 damage? Just 500. Oh well. I'm happy with that. Crazy. Start making people think Yu-Gi-Oh players can't read. Hey, what? Reading? Oh lord. Oh lord. What weapon will they build now? Thanks to the success of the ally mine, the development of weapons that harness the power of the enemy continued. That's a quote. Oh, we must know, core blimey, we must know more about these worms. The unknown substance brought out from outer space is more essential now than ever. As the idea began to play an ever more important role, weapons designed for the express purpose of catching worms were developed one after another. Weapons chiefly designed to destroy the worms are also capable of capture. Weapons that weaken the worm, neutralizing them and making them possible to catch. Other researchers even embarked on the development of a weapon based on the novel concept of blasting targets into another dimension. It was thought that the completion of such weapons would instantaneously swing the war in their favor. Unfortunately, unable to reach the performance they had hoped for, development was ultimately shelved. Core blimey, isn't it dangerous to try and capture the enemy and use their power against them? And if we commit all this to this course, won't it only be a matter of time until someone happens that we can't recover from? There's no wonder that some in the Ally of Justice were voicing such doubts. All of this is so that we can win in the end. At this point in time, this is the only option. We have to keep ourselves in the game. Thus, the substances and information extracted from captured worms led to the mass production of a brand new weapon. A new weapon. As one model was built after another, its form was gradually optimized until the completed weapon looked something like it had itself come from outer space. It was all too ironic that it looked too similar to the worms. While the Ally of Justice engineers told away, the worms' invasion never let up for a second. Meanwhile, there had been disturbing developments at the site where the Ally of Justice Field Marshal had been destroyed. Could it have resulted from the chaotic state of the earthly realm, or perhaps from the Ally of Justice's dimensional interference experiments? A rupture in the space-time between this world and the world of evil gods sealed away in the ancient past. And just like that, the world was plunged into further turmoil. Bro, these people cannot get a break. Jeez. We're at war. We're at war with each other. Now we're at war against the worms, so we work together. And now there's a spooky demon realm popping up. I don't know what that is. A blasting target into another dimension in a tour. The Toby way. Hey, we've got Crystron. That's a new Crystron, isn't it? Whoa. Awesome, man. Prepare Genix controller. Use effects. Summon the planner. Use the planner. Take the magma, which is my last magma. Ooh, dear. I should have taken something else then. I'm not considering what's actually in my hand already. Then there was 4. Oh, we can make all the Christian stuff. But I definitely want the boss monster again, because I think it's just really good. Apart from a Regeki or something. End phase. Crawlers. Is that the new foe? They all Earth? That would counter me. Touché. Rosenix. Oh, probably should have wiped the back row first. Let's hope we don't live to regret that. I don't think this actually has anything I can add yet. That adds R, Genix. Oh. Is this something I can add? There is. Now I just need a tuna. Right, wipe the field first. Bro, you can even get them from banishments as well. Oh, but you can't destroy face-up cards. Who? I bet I can do more damage with that. It sounds like a Flame Wingman ability. Battle? Ah! Well, I'm glad I didn't attack with anything else. So I can't destroy face-up spells? Once we take it, destroy up to that many cards in the spell and trap zone. Ah, oh, it's not in the spell and trap zone. Your schedule said today it's a duel room. Is it Saturday? Oh my god, it's Saturday today. I thought it was Friday. I'm so sorry. I forgot the days. We'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow. How embarrassing. Any chance I'm gonna summon a token with this? A tuna token. I get a tuna. Go Citri, I guess. Can I summon Quadrillion Fax? Is that in the deck? It is. Oh, damn. On the field spell, shuffle my monster back though. Oh. Oh no! I meant to attack the other way around. Ah, screw it. We'll be fine. So this will go to the graveyard because of his field spell. Oh, it would have got me anyway. I think. Yeah, we're fine. Wacky. When's next replay day? I think replay day was meant to be... Replay day is the last Saturday. Duel room day should have been today, but I forgot. So it's tomorrow. Which I think happened last month as well. So, sorry about that. I'm a mess, but I have been unwell. That's my excuse. That's my excuse for everything. Is there a Crystron solo mode? That would be good, though. Be a good thing to learn. Are these our new enemy? The Subterrors? Okay, I've had enough of this archetype now. I'm sick of normal summoning non-stop. I feel like I'm playing Floowandereeze. Oh, I also wish I didn't add that back. I don't like it. I'm just gonna dump it in the grave because I don't want it anymore. Water. Genix feels like flu at home. We've already got turbo, so can we get to a tuna in time? I got one in my hand actually, we're fine. I kind of want to summon Genix Solar there. 2. Wait, what's that? Use the effects. Oh, level 3. Level 3. Level 4. Whoa. Huge. For a card, yes, please. Oofed. Oh! That's not very nice. If anything, I should have at least attacked that with that. I don't know if I can summon anything. There is absolutely nothing I can tune there. Well, a boy can dream. My controller! No. King of the Feral Imps. Sure, I'll 1 for 1. I mean, all we need to do is kill that massive monster and we're fine. Mm-hmm. Summon Solar, Tribute, sacrifice that, summon it over here. I haven't normal summoned yet, damn. Activate effect of this. Bounce that. Did I have another summon of them left? Oh, I could have done that last. Oh, no, we're fine. Oh, I don't want to get rid of that. I want to keep it a bit longer. I'm going to make a smaller one. 26. Soul. As if that was 500 damage after all that. Triforce. Look at this field. I don't know what half this stuff even does. I'm going for it though. Triforce. I thought that did burn damage. Oh well. GG! When are we getting those new 6 Samurai Lords? They're the only cards that are missing from Rage of the Abyss. Oh yeah, the new like Inishi and everything. And the new Shien. That would be cool to get. To be fair, 6 Samurai needs a revamp. Desperately. Hey, we did another one. Oh, 2 more. How do the birds get involved in this? Oh, this is a long one as well. Mist Valley. Steel String Sacrifice does not ring a bell. The Mist Valley Thralls is out as far as the eye can see, dividing up the land. It's impossible to see the whole breadth of it in once due to the ever-present mists. Up. Dwelling within the winged beasts, who travel freely along the valley's ridges, and a humanoid tribe who strongly resemble the birds. The latter are impeccable warriors, yet do not seek to expand their influence or domain. Their way of life is proud one, they are respectful to their old traditions, and remain in the valley from their birth until their death. Mist Valley's environment is harsh, all the more because of the lack of visibility. However, in the era in which various tribes were expanding military, it was not uncommon for rivals to make incursions. When their numbers were small, the valley inhabitants did not lift a finger. Such is the depth of the valley and the thickness of its fog. Outsiders had no hope of ever reaching their settlements or even finding their way out. And so would be invaders met with unfortunate ends, all while the valley folk went about their everyday lives. A handful fortunate enough to, or rather unfortunate enough, to stumble upon a settlement were dispatched by the elite warrior units that were the pride of the valley. On a few occasions, the valley came under attack from major alliance of barbarians. However, if the bird folk and the winged beasts ever found themselves overwhelmed, they turned to the mist worm. These were colossal creatures that had lived in the valley since everyone could remember. Each was a lone creature that circled a fixed route for dozens of years, if not hundreds. That's a level 9 monster, I'm pretty sure. Synchro. Even after all these years, no one's ever yet found a means of communicating with them, nor worked out how they managed to survive. I wonder if that's a reference to Dune. They can, however, be interacted with. They respond to flutes, whistle-bearing arrows, and certain orbs that emit glaring light. The valley's inhabitants Take advantage of this to redirect them. They sound a lot like Dune references. Originally, this was only done to ensure the Mistworm did not bulldoze through settlements as they proceeded through their tunnels. But in the era of strife, the Valley folk needed novel measures. They used the Mistworms to fully obliterate hapless invaders. And so, for many years, Mist Valley remained peaceful. That is until the worms. These worms. You know, for being like the ultimate evil, I don't remember ever seeing them in the meta. I had no idea Mistworm was rated to Mist Valley. You know what? Neither did I. They just seem so different. What makes Mist Valley deck unique? You summon out Apex Avion and Prophet. Mist Valley cards have effects related to returning cards on the field to the hand. Utilize their effects to summon multiple monsters and synchro summon for a powerful monster. It's rock, isn't it? Baby rock. I draw. Divine Wind of the Mist Valley. I have like 1 million of this card. I used to have 1 million of this. I had like 90 copies of it. And Condor. I killed my bird. So if they're ever added to the hand, they just summon themselves to the field. And that lets me summon from the deck. Damn. Thunderlord. These are all cards that I own in real life, but I don't think I've ever put them in a deck. Ever. Oh, return the field spell. Hop, hop. Hey, Sam, I got done cutting the grass for 2.5 hours. Woof. I just want to say thanks for helping me keep my mind off of it. What was you doing? Was you listening to the stream while you was cutting the grass? Fair. 2.5 hours. How big's your garden? Or was it a hand mower? Well done regardless, and I'm glad I could help. Thunderlord is holding a piece of Cataster. I actually didn't notice that then. I'll have a little look. We'll look now. We got Avion, best card. Oh, yeah. That foreshadowing. TGS Samar. This guy sent from the hands of the graveyard. You can special summon it. Once per turn, you can return one of a card monster you control to the hand. This card gains 500 attack until the end of this turn. Didn't this have like really messed up? Is this censored? I'm sure it was. Never service step. Cannot defend an attack unless you return one card you control to the hand. This is awful. What the hell am I supposed to do? Okay, 2k attack. Oh, we can't attack though. It's awful. She had her eyes covered and her mouth wide open with mist blowing out. Looked too much like, well, you know, so they censored it. Oh. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh no. Why is my opponent the main character? Where's my perfect hand? It's a lot of damage, fair play. Special summon by banishing my falcon. Come to the field. Is this a tuna? No. A 4 and a 4. Can I make an 8? I can make a 7. 7 or a 9. 7, 9, or 3. Uh-oh. 7. What's happening, sorry? Tuna, non-tuna. 4 and a 3. What's the issue? 1 tuna plus 1 non-tuna Miss Valley. It's alright. I didn't want to win the duel anyway. I should have just set Miss Valley Baby Rock. Anyone else when Harpy Ladies were BDSM themed? They had a new monster recently. I think it was for Rush Duel though. And oh my god. The BDSM is strong in that one. The Harpy Lady, like, sharp, you know, they had like points at the end of their breastplates. Yeah, huge points at the moment. Am I dead is my question. Hold on. I am dead. Yeah, got me. Try again. Hello, police. Oh my god, it's so damn hot. 1900 defense. Whoa. I'll set my 1900 defense monster face down in my turn. That's a cool looking monster. What is that? Miss Valley Watcher. Bro gets all the cards. It's not fair. What am I supposed to do? Set. End phase. Read first. None of them do anything. Once per turn, you can return one other monster you control to the hand. This card gains 500 attack. If this face-up card on the field returns to the hand, special summon it, but it cannot attack this turn. And then there is this card, battle an opponent's monster that was not destroyed. Return that opponent's monster to the hand. You must control this face-up card to activate and resolve this effect. I literally can't do anything. Okay, Birdman. That's something. Oh, there we go. Normal summon. Activate this. Bounce it back. Summon Birdman. Thunderbird summons itself to the field. Oh my god! So terrible. 1900 attack though. Absolute garbage these Miss Valleys are, apart from Apex Avion. Summon. Banish. Two, I can make a level 7 or a level 8. There's no level 8s. There is level 7s, but I can't make it. So what am I supposed to do? I don't know. Battle. Attack that thing. Is he summoning his boss? I'm happy for you. How did you do that? Rockin' Shaman. It's because he has a Mist Valley non-tuna. Oh my god. I thought that said change control of that monster. That would have been great. Cool Pen of Guldos. Target 2 win monsters in your graveyard and 1 card on the field. Shift this target. Ooh, that's quite good. Hey, that was pretty good. Sure, why not for 500 more damage? Who knows? Maybe it's the difference between win and loss. That's right. Avion isn't good until I can get a card I can bounce back, apart from itself. In this deck, anyway, in this deck. OCG ban is soon. Maybe Maxi gets banned. God, that would be nice. Could you imagine that world? A world that would be. Maybe we bounce that, summon that. Actual summon this. Like that. We battle. We tap that. Oh, we tap that. Tap directly. And then we Gambaroo by attributing these two. Ooh. I need a field spell. I need anything. And then I can at least negate, omni-negate something every time. That is not what I need. Should be a Wingy Beast? No. And I'll say it though. Should be a Wingy Beast monster. Add one Wingy Beast monster in your deck with the same level and the attributed monster had. So I just get another Avion, right? That's fine. Summon. Battle. Attack. Finally won. Why are you dueling against the tribe? That's true. Infighting, I guess. Even though they said there was no infighting. I'm pretty sure. Teach me more, lore. Teach me more. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Is it Fabled? Did the Fabled get them? Is that what that spooky thing in the ground was? With the arrival of those darned worms from a distant star, Miss Valley's peace began to disintegrate. Countless numbers of them poured into the valley, and the bird folk and wicked beasts fought them tooth and nail. However, it was only enough to stay the storm, not to fully eradicate them. The valley remained worm-infested. Its labyrinthian terrain and persistent mist was supposed to act as defenses, but not with the worms. Unable to get out, they ended up gathering, and they created nests. The valley folk burnt these to a crisp whenever they found them. Yet, these nests only seemed to increase in number, allowing the worms to launch raids that made it as far as the settlements. It was proving too difficult to pin them down and eliminate them. Despite every effort, the valley folk could not purge the invaders, even with the help of the mist worms. They had to come to an impasse. The leader of the warriors, Mist Valley Thunder Lord, realized the bird folk and winged beasts were outmatched. There were other tribes outside the valley with which they had relations and and he resolved to request their aid. This was how the Alley of Justice came into being. It was a network of mutual aid and it greatly bolstered Mist Valley's security. Valley Nest became a rare occurrence and the valley folk found themselves with the upper hand on their home turf. However, just as plans were beginning to make for an offensive, to fully eliminate the worms, Mist Valley withdrew from the Alley of Justice. Uh-oh. What could have driven such a decision? One day, the warrior chief Mist Valley Thunderlord found out about an experiment the Alley of Justice were performing. A weapon test involving the Gen X, who were voiceless and could not object. Although he kept it secret, this sowed a seed of doubt in the heart about the Alley of Justice's operations. He remained silent out of a desire to see the world rid of worms and Valley peaceful once again. Such doubts would not have prevented him from fighting on. The stakes were too great. However, there was a puppet master, Fabled Raven, who was drawn to feelings of ill will. He amplified Thunderlord's doubts and spread them amongst the valley folk, sowing distrust. What was Raven's aim? Did he want to give the worm victory by causing the Alley of Justice to disband? Or did he only seek to weaken threats before the Fabled launched their full-scale invasion? Most likely neither. Raven took diabolical pleasure in fostering hostility and seeing what fruit could be bore. This may have been all that motivated him. In any case, its wicked game dealt a severe blow to the Mist Valley. Bloody hell! If it's not this, it's that. Cool. Was this more lore? Mist Valley had become isolated because of Raven. Without aid from the other Alley of Justice tribes, a hard fight lay ahead. The worms' nest again began to spread until they occupied all the area. Not even the valley's largest and mightiest creatures, the mist worms, were a match for the worm forces. After a mist worm defeated, its colossal corpse gave nutrition to the invaders, enabling them to grow and multiply. A second and third fell, and the worm's strength but grew. It seemed they would soon overrun. What have they done? Have they literally turned the Mist Valley worms artwork on its side and just put a bunch of critters on it? Or is this actual artwork? I don't think it is. Or would they flee from the infestation and seek shelter elsewhere? Battered and exhausted, they faced a deep crisis. But just then, there arrived a group of soaring knights. A mighty gale following in their wake. What's it called? Dragonic? Dragoonity. They were the Dragoonity, spoken of in legends. Inhabitants of the Dragon Ravine in a distant part of the valley, they had become borderline mythical after years of obscurity. They had ascended to become Dragoonity Knights through their secret knowledge of dragon mastery. Realizing the grave situation the valley faced, they had come to fight, the good fight. They led the charge and drove back the worms. Inspired by their bravery, the valley folk took up arms and renewed vigor. The valley was swiftly clear of worms, and once victory was assured, the Dragoonity Knights departed in a flash. They had saved the valley, but that was not all. Their overpowering dragonic aura dispelled the Fable's curse on the valley folk. Having returned to their senses, they were welcomed back into the Ally of Justice, just as the final clash with the worms was looming. Man, oh man, there is a lot of archetypes involved in the Ally of Justice story. Goodness gracious. Unlock. Not a lot of people are aware of this, but the Dragooni are based on Celtic lore, specifically that of Ireland. I did not know that, actually. Kind of cool. Watch them tie Fiendsmith into the terminal lore. You watch Ray get involved in all this. Putting a nosy nose where it's not supposed to be. Normal summon. After the effect of my Birdman to bring this back to the hand. Summon this card to the field. Use the effect of Thunderbird. Use the effect special summon a monster from the deck. So tuna, non-tuna. So what we got here? We got a 3, a 6. Oh, we got link monsters now. They're level 1. Yes. It's not great, is it? Ooh, hello. How did I mess this up? Oh, wait, no. How come I can't make... That's what I was going to make. 3, 3, 1, 7. 1 tuna plus 1 or more non-tuna Mist Valley monsters. Oh, they all have to be Mist Valley? Boo. I want an Ancient Fairy Dragon. Ancient Fairy. These guys in your graveyard, your opponent controls no spells or traps. You can special this kind of defense, but banish it when it leaves the field. Also, you can special monsters for the rest of this turn, except Winged Beast monsters. Hop, 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 hop. A new field spell. All monsters gain 300 attack defense. You can reel 1 level 5 or higher Winged Beast monster in your hand. This turn, you can normal summon with 1 less tribute. If you control a Winged Beast monster, you can make that effect result. Ooh, hello. I assume you can't do both. Or can you do both? Whoa! I summon my very soul, the wind of my heart. Apex Avion. Which can't bounce anything because there's no cards to bounce. Ooh, we're playing Harpies? Oh, I see. I have to bounce my monster back. You can just... I guess it's fine. Ooh. Ooh. Well, my cards, eh? Not on my watch. I return my Avion back to my hand. I assume that has to be the end of their turn. Yeah, I was gonna say it's Harpy Ladies. They literally have no follow-up. It's one too many Avions, I'm sorry to say. I don't do the special summon bit. You can special one level 4 lower monster in your hand, but you cannot conduct your battle phase. Fair enough. I'll do me. I guess I could have got the other field spell there. That might have been better. Oh my god. Well, I think I've thrown. I should have kept that in defense. Dragonity are not Celtic lore. Dragonity get their names from polearms. Like Gungnir? That's like the only one I know. These guys in your hand, you can banish one dark and one wind monster from your graveyard, special on this card. I have light and wind, I can't do it. Ooh, hello. What's this? Smorg Onslaught. Use effects. Discard one of these Avions. Ooh, hello. Smorg of Darkness and that. I think I can do like a really big play here. I've just realized I've got a 3200 attack point monster though, which is not great. Use that effect. Summon that. And then I get Smorg of Darkness out. And then what? What do I do now? When a spell trap card or effect is activated, quick effect, contribute one winged beast monster, negate the activation if you do destroy that card. Must be changed. If this card is in your graveyard and your opponent controls no spells and trap, you can special summon this card in defense, but banish it when it leaves the field. Also, you cannot special summon. Hello? Nothing's helping me. Gains 2400 attack while your opponent has no monsters in their grave. They've got many. You can target one monster in your opponent's grave, shuffle it into the deck. Your opponent can't target this card, or when you beast monster, this card points to a card effect. If this card will be destroyed by battle, the card effect you destroy monster you control instead during the end phase. What the hell am I supposed to do? Can you not win, Captain? Oh wait, I crash. Sorry. There you go. I thought it was bigger. What does Star Eater do? This card is Synchro Summon, cannot be negated. When Synchro Summon, cards and effects cannot be activated. If this card attacks, it is unaffected by other card effects until the end of episode. It does nothing. Nothing scary, anyway. That's game, I think, actually. Ugh. This is not a good archetype, apart from Apex Avion. Nice sleeves. Ooh, new base. Attack my chicken. Arise, chicken. This Condor. You can special this card by returning one Miss Mally monster you control to the hand. Ooh, Fateful Adventure. Great card. So we take Enchantress. I know this combo. Ooh, I think I was meant to normal summon first, though. Ah, well. We dump the Enchantress. Enchantress effect in the graveyard gets me the special summon spell. There's infinite negates with Apex Avian. Yeah, I think I've been in a Philowanderies duel where they did it. It's something that they add back to the hand. It just infinitely special summons itself. We take that, and then summon that, and then we special summon this, and we bounce that, and then we summon that, and then we use that, and then we special summon. Are you a tuna? It's not a tuna. Ooh, hello. I thought if I normal summoned a monster, I get to search something. Or did I already do that? I guess I'll summon a Stardust Dragon. Yo, Lolo. It's not great, not terrible. I think if I summon a monster, my Fateful Adventure should let me search a monster. There we go. Wait, I thought... I don't even know what that does, but sure. Uh-oh. The equipped monster gains 500 attack for each monster you control with a different name that mentions Adventure token. Where's all my... I was gonna say, where was Griffin? All the equipped spells. Egon! Battle creature. I don't think I've ever summoned that one before. Oh, I should have been chucking that in the grave. Free summon. This deck is a lot better when it's got... What the hell? The power level of the deck has just ramped up exponentially. I can literally make Bronde Fleurs and everything now. What the hell? Oh, we won. That went from, like, literally a trash deck to a decent deck. Where did that adventurer come from? Yeah. We didn't even need the Miss Valley stuff there. I won't be able to do a duel room towards the end of the stream. I'm really sorry. Sorry. There'll be more duel rooms, I promise. There'll be loads. Every month. When you don't play Miss Valley, you just win. Pretty much. Chris for the replay. I guess we can jump on that just before we do the we wrap up with a Flame Veil. Chris, thank you for the replay. Heroblade, I don't know if I said this, but thank you very much for the resub. I think I already did say that. I did say that. My bad. Is that Athenian the Great Sphinx? I am invested already. This replay is something random from the 2008 event. So enjoy keys. Why is Sthenian the Great Sphinx an SR when it's some of its parts, Andro, Sphinx, and Sphinx Talea, and Pyramidal Light are all rares? It's because it's the ultimate boss monster, right? As if you're about to summon the movie monsters against the dandelion. Submarine Roid, attack directly into defense, end turn. They tribute Dandelion. They get some fluff tokens, but everything's going to become a machine monster. I assume we're going to make a Barbaroid with all these tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No? I thought it was going to be Barbaroid then. Sage Stone. Summon another Submarine Roid. Attack directly. Switch Submarine Roid into defense. End our turn. Wait, I think Barbaroid is 5 roids. Have I made that up? Or is it 5 machine roids? Oh, you don't play Barbaroid. My bad. Oh, okay. This is from the 2008 event. Thank God they can't get bigger monsters out. What are we gonna do? Zero the Mance. That's a very dead looking hand. 4, 9. You're so close. How are you not losing? What? Is that the right replay? Are you sure? Fair enough. I bricked and somehow I just won. You were literally... It was awful. I was waiting for the comeback of the century. I literally thought you were going to top that like Soul Exchange or something, and then get out the Talea, get out the Andro, get out the Theni and the Great Sphinx, and absolutely profit. But the opponent just thought, my chicken nuggets are ready. I'm going to go for it. Chris, thank you for the wacky replay. At least you're dominating with those cards. So you're saying those are... Hold on. You're saying Thenians are super rare? There's a H missing out of that. Yeah. Rare, super rare. I don't know, I guess that kind of makes sense. It's not worth a super rare status. It's absolutely horrific, abysmal card. But, I mean, sure. We'll take it. Cyrus is a terrible deck. Cyrus does have a terrible deck. Oh, we're on the Flame Veil. The final Duel Terminal lore, or at least the most recent one they've made. Hot. Which is how I feel right now. It's actually the perfect one to end on. Woo! Flame Veil, the Scarlet Warriors. Love trivia, that's why I was drawn to your channel. Nice. This is a land enveloped by vapor and scorching heat. Is it the UK currently? The intense sultriness. I don't know the words. Makes everything around shimmer, but further down the path, you can make out a buoyant-looking flame.
Oh yeah, whoa, where the heck did you come from? Since I've never seen you in these parts, maybe you're lost. Oh, yeah, that's gotta be it. After all, hardly anyone comes all the way down here. Yeah, guess I'm gonna show you the way. Come on then, I'll tell you about us Flameville Warriors in the meantime.
I'm doing some horrific voices for these characters, I'm so sorry. You arrive at the base of those that wield the flame-infused scarlet techniques, the Flameville Warriors. They have made major contributions in the fight against the worms.
First up, there's our leader and top warrior, Euryquesus. Strictly speaking, we just like to call him our leader, it's not official. But you would understand why we do. He wields flames incredible well, with intensity second to none. Has to be said, we're a pretty individualistic bunch, and we tend to just do what we like. Even so, it seems best to have someone who can lead the charge, and Euryquesus is definitely good at that. And then after him, Commander and Fiend are second in command, unofficially, of course.
Imagine someone comes to the stream now and look like an absolute psychopath.
Folks were saying Fiends wanted to be top dog, but I don't know about that. Anyway, the rest of us are pretty diverse. Some are draconic, other beast-like, and some, like me, resemble humans. Although we all look a bit different and don't even all share the same type, we get along all right. Those blasted worms aren't making our lives easy, I can tell you that. They're pipsqueaks, but their huge numbers makes them such a pain. Sam, are you good? Oh no, I skipped some dialogue. You might have to start calling the Flamevel Ashvel instead. Jesus. And to think, if not for those lousy worms, we probably would have conquered the whole continent by now. I've just realized I sound like Shaggy sometimes. Hey, Scoob. Reggie? No denying it, right? It's pretty obvious. We Flamevel are the toughest around, no? Or do you care to disagree? Can't tell you what you think. Oh, my chest infection did not like that. Ah! I am sweating. Voice crack counter when. Do you think that was what I was going for? You been drinking? I've only been drinking delicious gamer sups. Link down below. And also use discount code TGS to get 10% off. And fun fact, if you use my discount code in the discount code place, you can also get free samples. Fun fact. What makes a Flamefell deck? That came up organically, it was fine. Many of the Flamefell monsters have effects that either banish cards from the opponent's graveyard or activate when the opponent has few cards in their graveyard. Take the upper hand by manipulating the opponent's graveyard before setting up. I actually have never played Flamefell before, so this is new to me. Here's some trivia for you, Sam. Here's something a lot of people don't know. The adventure token, known as Hero in the OCG series, is actually based on tabletop RPGs. The monsters are party members. The equip spells are, well, equips, and the field spells are settings/scenarios, and the traps are players' abilities. The more you know. Thank you for that. That's actually a fun fact. Isn't Valence like a tabletop game as well? Activate Unexpected Die. This lets me special summon a normal monster from my deck by discarding a card. I think. No, it just lets me special summon. Damn. That's a lady? Is it? Flamevel Guard. Oh, no. It's saying summon Flamevel Lady now. Okay. Banish card from the opponent's graveyard. Sure. Is that Fiaru? It's been a hot minute. Banishing a card from your opponent's graveyard has made it possible to activate the other effect of Neo Flamevel Lady. Activate the effect of Neo Flamevel Lady. I banished a card in my opponent's graveyard, so... Ooh, I get a Flamevel Dog in the grave. Neo Flamevel Origin can be special summoned because the opponent has 3 or less cards in their graveyard. Special summon Neo Flamevel Origin. Hop. Synchro. My very soul. Nice. Synchro summon again. This time, Ancient Flamevel Deity. Ooh, hello. Hello. It's eager. Banish cards from your opponent's graveyard with the effects of Ancient Flamevel Deity. I banished 1 card. Activate Rekindling. Great card. Just summon a monster from your graveyard in tap position. Is it all fire monsters? Just summon from your graveyard as many fire monsters as possible with 200 defense, but banish 1, 2, 3, 4. Waft. And then I just do this all again, don't I? Tribute a monster. Oh, did I want to do that? I guess that's... Oh, Tribute Origin. Let's proceed to the battle phase. Fire Dog. Destroying a monster by battle with Fire Dog and send it to the graveyard enables you to activate its effects. Activate the effect of Flamebell Fire Dog. Yes. Ooh. Hello. Summon another monster. Attack with your other monsters. Oh my god. Oh, we swarm the field, alright. What the dog doing? It's summoning more monsters from our deck, apparently. Pretty good. Damn.
Flame Veil Soul Charge. Absolutely busted. No, like, attack lock or anything. Rick with the H2O. I got some gamer subs right here. We're running a bit low, though. Don't lie. Thank you. This, my mental focus. All know no bounds. Are there any field spells on the field? Destroy them. When this guy's activated, if there are any field spells, cards on the field, destroy them. Oh no, okay, so I can activate stuff now. Tuna. Normal summon. Oh god, I actually don't know if I can make anything with this. Oh, Chimera. Face up spells and traps you put on controls. One of your banished fire monsters. Oh, I guess I can make Catastra and then bring these back. With Rekindling. Oh no, it's got too much defense. 1800. But then I can make it level 7 now. What does level 7 do for me? I can make a Promethean Princess Bestower of Flames. I have to have a fire monster. I didn't know I could make a I didn't know. I make a Promethean Princess. Sam, you have a drinking problem. Of water? Of aqua? How embarrassing. That's all I could do. Oh, it's Flame Veil, baby! Take one fire monster you control against that attack. Okay. Normal summon. Flame Veil, baby. Boost it. Rekindle. Oh, they get banished during the end phase. Raphael, thank you for the H2O. I will get more H2O as soon as I can. 1, 2, 3. I summon the ultimate Flame Veil monster, Promethean Princess Bestower of Flames. I use its special ability to bring back... this. Is that game? 2, 4, 6... we'll find out. 22. 21. Ow, close. No cigar. Do I have anything that does 500 burn damage? I can make a second Promethean Princess. Is that a thing people do? That'll do. I'll just keep you shouldn't keep Promethean Princess on the field, but why not, right? I forgot about the continuous. Any cowboy for game? We did Burning Lands for game, which I didn't even notice. Their spell. But of course. That was all of them. Where are you hitting yourself? Oh no, we can unlock that horrific... Oh, he's gonna talk again. I'm sorry! I can't remember how he talks. The battle with the worms has been heating up lately and things aren't looking too hot for us. Oh, did you know? Us Flame Veil are still with the Ally of Justice. Actually, we were involved right where it first started up. These days, no one bats an eyelid. They're fighting alongside these tribes, and we even help with stuff like making worm-crushing armaments. For instance, the Ally Salvo, which is the floaty thing. And when it makes contact with worm, kapow! Since it's a Flame Veil flames sealed up inside it, it can explode and wipe them out. There's also all kinds of components, both big and small, that we help build. In other words, it's basically thanks to us that the Ally of Justice are going as well as they are. Although now, I hear there's a problem with fiends swarming out of some rift. Happens to be right near where the Jurak live, I heard. You know, that makes me feel a little sorry for the Jurak. And again, they're a fire tribe like us, so I'm sure they can take them down. The worms are right on our doorstep, so all our focus needs to be on them. Oh, so you know where to go now. Yeah, you ought to be fine if we part ways here. Alright then, I'll be seeing you. Don't go losing your way again. Hi, Paimon. I mean, Flamevel Imp. I can make that my buddy now. Sam, do you have a voice change? That was incredible. Thank you. I'm the master of voices. My voice can be anything. It can be this. It can be this. And it can be this. I know. Talented, am I right? I can do an English accent. A common English accent. A posh English accent. American. What are we doing with our life? You can target one of your banished monsters. With this guy's normal summon, you can special summon one level 4 lower monster from your hand. Whoa. Ah, summon my Red Resonator. This lets me special summon a level 4 monster in my hand. I'll summon my Flameville Dog, which I think Jack Atlas did play. Ooh, I can summon Heater. Ooh, I can summon Great Sunlight. Ooh, so many options. I'll send my Red Resonator and my Flameville Dog to the grave in order to summon my very soul, Flamevel Uruquizes, whose name I cannot pronounce. Ooh. With a fire monster in my graveyard, I'll banish my Red Resonator with this special summon. You don't want. I'll get rid of my Fire Dog. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah. Wait, can I make a Promethean Princess Bestower of Flames here? I can. I'll send my Spirit of Flames, my Uruquizes, and my Nemesis Keystone to summon Promethean Princess Bestower of Flames. And I'll use its special ability to bring back... When this guy's special summon, you can target one face-up monster on the field, gain life points. That is very tempting. What do you do if you die? And what do you do? Yeah, why not? 3 life points, am I right? Yum, 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 yum. Ooh! I'll send my Link 3 plus my Red Resonator to summon Ambol Whale. Your move. Well, seemingly not a great field. The secrets lie in the grave. Neo Flamevell Lady. Ah! You monster! That was my source of power! Sure. He banished my monster. What was that scream? I don't know what you mean. That's the sound a person makes when their Promethean Princess, Bestower of Flames, is banished from the grave. How many monsters we got with 200 defense? None. Ew, I can make a World Sea Dragon Zelantis? Do I want that? If this guy's destroyed, he's not one Link 3 or lower monster in either graveyards. Press if a Link 3 or lower monster on the field is destroyed by battle or card effect, or this guy's in your graveyard, is it in my best interest to summon Zelantis? I shall summon Zelantis. Uh-oh. My Ambol Whale! This guy, man, is doing what Flamevels are supposed to do and banish stuff in the graveyard. But I'm not about that life. As Tenpai story mode went, hey, I've got bonfire, damn. Hot diggity dog. What do I want out of life? Nemesis Flag, you know, one of your banished monsters. Special summon this card from your hand. If you do, shuffle that target into the deck. That's tempting. In fact, yeah, I want my Promethean Princess Bestower of Flames back. Come back to me, my princess. I can summon a Protoss by banishing 3 monsters with different attributes from your grave. Fire, Earth, Fire. And what's this? Different types. Pyro, rock. I can do it. Sure, why not? I mean, I could have summoned... You need Nemesis. Let's get Swarm Ship back. Let's make... Sure. Sorry, Zolantis. I could have brought that back with something else, actually. Actually, don't know what's in the graveyard that I can bring back. We'll find out. Okay. I can make a heater instead. And then what does that do if I destroy... Oh, if I destroy a monster with that, I... Oh, but then... What's the criteria? What does it say? Sure, why not? Come to me, dog. Battle. This card attacks those 3 monsters for the base battle damage. This card inflicts battle damage. It gains range attack. Tempting, but I'd rather special summon another monster from my deck. Thank you. Or options. This card destroyed my battle and sent to the graveyard. This card is destroyed by battle. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe a tuna would be nice. Sure, a tuna. Up. Up. Ooh. Still gets the attack boost. Plop, 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 plop. You match one monster from your face-up field or graveyard with 2,000 or less attack, then target one face-up monster on the field, blah, 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 blah. That's fine. I'll just leave the field like this. My archer. How can Promethean Princess... Oh, it had to be special summoned? Big win, no whammies. There's no way to nerf Snake Eyes enough without ruining it, because everything only needs 1 copy. Yeah. I guess the way you hit them is you get rid of Apollo USA, and I guess they're not using Baronde Fleur as much, but I think getting rid of Apollo would have been nice there. That would have been a good ban. Ban Apollo, ban Baron. Ban Doom Dragon? Would that have been a weird thing to ban? Would that have been unusual? Oh my god, they've given me Ostinato. Isn't this like the most broken card ever? Oh, he's got Volcanics. Hollow has alternate art, they're not banning that. That's fair. I just activate Ostinato and win, don't I? Activate. Scale 1. Scale 9. Is that not how that works? Ah? I haven't played against it enough to know what to do. Yeah. I refuse to read anything. I'm just going to keep doing stuff until I win. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise! Pendulum scale. Oh, summon my red resonator. I summon me lady. Ooh. I should put a tuner in there. Oh my god, I can make a Baron. Woofed, woofed, woofed. Sure, Baron de Fleur. Not broken at all. Tamias, catch you later. Have a nice dinner. Enjoy yourself. Hope you have something nice to eat. Ah, Volcanic Emission. Great card. But not today. This deck has Zelantis OTK. Oh my god. You just attack. Attack. In phase. Oh. Forgot about that. I guess I've used the negate. I refuse to read. I'll just activate everything. For I do not need to learn Melodious. Nice. Got my scales. Oh no, this won't go face up on the extra deck. It also won't go to anywhere I want it to. Ah. Oh well. Flame Banshee. Boost effect. And now I have no Pendulum monsters to Pendulum Summon. I'm just going to keep doing stuff until my field gets big enough. Sure, why not? Was Baron used in the anime? No, it was the smaller version of it. I think that was used. Chevalier de Fleur or something, I think it was called. Oh, we won. All that for nothing. Nice. Didn't even need to learn. What is this? This is a mate base. I didn't even know that was on there. Am I all caught up to date? That's all the stories done. Obviously, I can still get the gems. I'll do that outside. Go on then. We'll finish off with the tactical tries. Rescue Ace. Ace of the rescue. Play. How does Rescue Ace work? All I know is you set for profit. What makes a Rescue Ace deck unique? The effective Rescue Ace Turbulence lets you set Rescue Ace Quick Play spell cards / normal trap cards from your deck, and if Rescue Ace Hydrant's on your monster zone, you can power up their effects. You can activate one of them that turn. Prioritize bringing out these 2 monsters. Okay. Gorilla Kite. Nice. That 1-card starter. Normal summon. They fight fire with fire. They sure do. I'll take SPD. Emergency. Activate emergency. Emergency. Get the hydrant. Summon it to the field. Tribute that. Activate hydrant effects. Add the most broken monster ever. It's not broken, but its effect is broken. Summon it to the field. Match these 2 cards. Now watch this insanity unfold. With this card's effects, I can set 4 cards on the field. We set Rescue. Contain. Extinguish. And alert. Shuffle, shuffle. Destroy that. Now to battle. Easy win, no whammies. I wonder if we can win this. You can click cancel the shovel. To be fair, I did right click then, it just didn't work. I think you had to do it for the story. Fortunately. Oh, they're all warriors. I actually didn't know that. Wait, he's done the exact same play. Is this fair enough. I think Rota. Some reason that frightened me. Summon Airlifter. Use effect. This is where I would get emergency. I guess we've already got it, so we'll go for the headquarters. Activate the headquarters. Activate emergency. Get a fire hydrant. Tribute from my hand. Use its effects. Summon add turbulence. Banish 2 Rescue Ace cards in the graveyard. Summon turbulence. Activate the effect of turbulence. Set rescue. Alert. Extinguish. Reinforce is new. I assume I don't need it, so I'm going to set contain instead. Normal summon impulse. Because I get another normal summon. Damn. During main phase, you can choose one effect monster your opponent controls with the highest attack, and neither player can activate the monster's effects on the field this turn. Oh, nice. Extinguish. Oh no! My attack boost. Did I do that? Oh, maybe I could have won. You didn't spell race? You can do that? Oh, yeah. I had no clue. Ah, the opponent has to have a monster. Hmm. And now they can do... I'm going to do what my opponents always used to do to me on ranked. So you just negate everything now. Target one rescue waste monster in your graveyard. Then target one monster in your opponent's graveyard. I thought there was a card that negated an effect on the field. Oh, I think it was the one I just destroyed, actually. This one. Oh, yeah. Your opponent can activate the effects of that monster. Ah. Not ideal. I'll summon Preventer, I guess? If you control another rescue ace monster quick effect, you can target one effect monster you put on controls, change to face down defense position. Is that a tuner? Then yes. Oh, I can't. Sure. Ooh. Well, that's not good. Oh, I could have stopped him from synchroing. Never mind. Damn. You're my Scrap Dragon now? Like fire with fire? I'm trying. Shard of Greed. Can I set my stuff again? How do you recycle the graveyard? Is that with a field spell? Screw it with one. Turbulence from Midstorm. They're pretty good. They're very good. Hot, hot. Impulse. You found a new pack. I thought this gave me the starter deck, so I could use it on ranked. Maybe it does. Exorcisters. These are ladies, or nuns, shall I say. If they see a monster come from the graveyard, out of the graveyard, their eyebrows go from, like, nice to angry. That's how I describe the archetype. If your opponent moves a card out of either graveyard, you can activate the effect of your level 4 Exorcist monsters using them as materials to special summon the treated monster as an Xyz material, and Exorcist keys to summon strengthening the deck. So yeah, you just punish your opponent for using the grave. Simple as. This thing again. They're banished from the graveyard too. Summon Stella! Stella's effect. Summon Ellis. Summon Caspitel. I like her shoes. They look cool. Is there effect? Brand both places special from the graveyard. Activate the effect of Exorcista Caspitel. Now, why did you say that name? Attach. Take Marfa. Summon. And then Martha gets us another. Now we go for... It's the boss monster. It is... And then it's Magnifica, I think, the upgraded one of this. So call the Haunted for you. That would have cost you anyway. Let's get ourselves a Returnia. This thing has like double attacks, doesn't it? That's how we go for game. Let's proceed to the battle phase. Yep, she can attack twice. 5,600 direct attack to the face. That's game. I still remember Durgan YCS camera saying girlfriend in graveyard when he used packs. That's funny. Alright, let's try it. They turn from spellcasters to warriors. D-shifter. What's his day ruined? You can use cutting your hand and have effect resolves. Normal summon a spirit monster from your hand. When this guy's normal summoned, you can add a spirit monster from your deck to your hand. This guy's tributed, talking about a spirit monster. I don't know. That must be search. I get a Sakatama. So do I just do what I did last time? I go into Caspatel. If you see someone a card, declare one card time to get the activated effects and effects of fields. What is this for? If you exceed summon a system monster, you can declare one card name, negate the activated effects and effects on the field of cards with the original name until the end of the turn. Obelisk the Tormentor. I don't think he's got Max C. I should have said Gauze. Gauze would have been the move. I take Martha again, right? Say GG easy. Ah, you're right. That was the right one to go for. Ah, I'm a fool. Maybe we'll get another chance. It's only on the field anyway. Vanish. Packs. During main phase, pay 100 life points, add X system from your deck to your hand. What's the combo make it? Is it packs? Have it normal summon. Have normal summon. Is there anything I can still play into? Oh, there you go. Ellis. Oh, that's it. She'll kick off if she sees any graveyard shenanigans, to be fair. I wonder if there's a way for me to OTK there. We want the opponent to abuse their graveyard. Or can I do it myself? No, it has to be the opponent. Rescue rabbits? No. Sorry, Ellis. Sure. So I return the equipped monster, the attached monster, and then I get to summon it. GG. Easy. Oh no, it's not working. Easy. How do I... Chat, how do I do it? What do I write? GG. G dot G dot E dot Z. Ah! GG easy. I got it. I've teabagged him in gaming Yu-Gi-Oh terms. And I must teabag him once more. Is there any more silly cards you can do that with? You're finished. You're in danger! I like you're in danger more. That's funny. Little D. Time to die. Forces of white and black. Game over, man. That's funny. That's funny that you can talk to your opponent like that. That's like the closest thing to in-game chat you've got. Complete. I have finished solo mode. I will do the 200 gem thing in my own sweet time when it's not bloody boiling hot and I'm sweating. Absolutely melting here. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. They were fine. Skull Servant was fine. The gameplay was good. I thought the story could have been better. Cute, though. I am not a massive fan of the Terminal World. It's going on a bit too long now. I can't actually wait for it to be over with. It's just the same story. The worms come. They keep coming. They keep on coming. And then the people keep making bigger and bigger and bigger weapons. And then more stuff. The Fabled come out of nowhere. It's just a mess. Can't wait for it to be done. It's alright though. It's fine. I was surprised by Alley of Justice. I was quite impressed. Coming. Whoa. That's me done. I am going to go sit in the cool shade, I think. Oh, I've got some leftovers I can eat. It's chips and one final bite of a burger. Guys, I should be back tomorrow unless I forget, and that will be a dual room day. You get to go against my evil heroes if you fancy. If not, no worries. I'll probably be back next week as well. New video on Monday. And I am going to try to play that Shadowverse game because it got absolutely review bombed. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Bye, everyone. Have a good time. Bye, guys.
Bye.